grab your best ball gown, and gear up for a whole lot of crazy, because we're breaking down Riverdale's Season 3 finale on Sweetwater Secrets. Hey River Babes, I'm your host Leanne Aguilera, and it's so good to see you one last time for our final Sweetwater Secrets after show as we discuss episode 322, chapter 57, Survive the Night. Now, I'm the only one who's bringing you exclusive answers straight from star Camila Mendes, talking all about the shocking flash forward scene at the end of the finale, and as always, I'll be dishing my hisses and kisses. But first, take a deep breath and get ready for a whole lot of drama as I try to explain this super complicated episode in the blue and gold breakdown. Now, the finale kicked off with Penelope being a poisonous little spider. After getting all the information from recently escaped Tony and then drugging her daughter's Bay, the Blossom matriarch went straight to Edgar Evanever and stopped him from hacking into her niece, Betty.
Oh dear.
But if you thought Penelope was the savior here, think again.
Wait, what?
Each of our core four, yes, even safe and sound Betty, received lavish invitations from the Gargoyle King, inviting them to a fancy dinner party at the Blossom family hunting lodge, which I had no idea existed.
What is this place?
And now, here's where it gets really tricky, so pay attention. Penelope also invited her minions to dinner, the undead nun Sister Woodhouse, the Black Hood Hal Cooper, and of course, the Gargoyle King, who was finally revealed to be Chick, pretending to be Jason Blossom to please deluded Penelope.
What the hell?
Since when does Chick have red hair?
Oh, Chick. It doesn't matter how many twigs you hold up, you cannot pull off the ginger look. Turns out the Black Hood didn't kill Chick. Duh. But instead, Hal took him under his serial killer wings, and then when Penelope Blossom was manipulating Hal with her womanly ways, the three of them teamed up to be what I'm now calling the twisted trifecta of evil.
You're nuts.
Now, Penelope claims she orchestrated all of these murders because she was grieving the death of her son, and because years ago she was adopted into the Blossom family as a, quote, child bride, and she was furious at the town of Riverdale for letting it happen.
Riverdale is a hideous and cruel place, twisted and cursed.
Just as the Core 4 discovered the spider's web of G&G, both past and present led back to Penelope, aka the true Gargoyle Queen, she revealed that she had one more deadly quest for our foursome.
I'd start running if I were you.
So here's what they had to do. The Red Paladin, aka Archie, had to battle a grizzled beast, because of course he did, and then Archie somehow survived yet another ultra brutal fight. Part 1 complete.
Are you sure you're okay?
Next up, Veronica had to play a poisonous round of spin the bottle / Russian roulette, but Betty tag teamed the quest with her because friendship.
I love you, V.
Turns out all the chalices were filled with a slow poison, but the antidote could only be obtained at the end of the quest, because of course.
TikTok.
As for Jughead, well, he had to battle Chickson, who apparently prefers to be shirtless when he brawls.
Wow. Okay.
You're no Archie, babe, so just calm down.
Not gonna happen, bro.
Anyways, Jughead easily knocked him out with a satisfying thud, and the gang pressed onward. As for Betty's mission, well, she had to come face to face with her father, and she was then faced with a gun and a truly twisted situation.
You have till the count of 3. You either shoot me or I'll shoot you.
Betty didn't even wait till 3. She swiftly shot her psychotic father in the chest, and just as we all were thinking, hey, this is Riverdale, I'm sure Hal's gonna survive again, a disgruntled Penelope walked up and finished the job.
Useless.
Yeah, I don't think you can come back from that one, Hal. Bye. They grabbed the antidote, and just as the gang thought that their hellish game was over, Penelope's thirst for death and betrayal took over.
Kill them all!
Meanwhile, with Alice's help, Cheryl was able to escape the farm with baby Juniper, and then right on cue, Nana Rose woke up Tony because she's always there for her.
There's no time, Antoinette.
With Shoni back together and Nana's new information, the rescue team assembled.
It's the grand hunt.
As the Core 4 raced through the woods looking like they just escaped another prom from hell, Tony and Cheryl, our Crimson Archer, led the Serpents and Poisons rescue party. Poisons, charge! Betty then raced over to the farm to rescue her mom, but all that was left was a whole bunch of shoes and sweet baby Kevin.
They left me.
Now, according to Jughead's ominous voiceover, we realized that Chick's in jail, but Penelope escaped and the town was trying to get back to normal.
Well,
Sounds a little dull.
Well, kinda. Because, side note, while Cheryl was in the farm searching for the body parts that Betty told her about, our red-headed babe finally discovered how Edgar has been letting her communicate with her brother. Brace yourself, she's been talking to Jason Blossom's dead corpse that was robbed from his grave. But rather than, putting him back, Cheryl had a new plan.
Welcome home, JJ.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Hermione was arrested because even from jail, Hiram still runs this town, damn it!
You don't even know what's coming me up.
And a new FBI agent showed up to reveal that Alice wasn't the brainwashed Farmy we all thought she was. She was actually working undercover from the inside to try and take Edgar down and save Polly. And if you thought that FBI fella looked familiar, well then you're in luck. He's Charles, the half-brother of Betty and the half-brother of Jughead. Lastly, the core four met up at Pop's to celebrate the end of their craziest chapter yet and make a vow to have a completely normal senior year. And just as we were about to cry happy tears at the thought of season 4 being more like season 1, Riverdale slapped us out of our happiness with the flash forward from hell.
We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure!
During their spring break of their senior year, Betty, Archie, and Veronica are standing in their skivvies, covered in blood, as Betty tells Archie to burn Jughead's beanie.
Do it.
She then gives instructions that sounds like they're now in an episode of How to Get Away with Murder.
That is the only way that we won't get caught.
Looks like we've got another year of crazy ahead of us. But if you're wondering why Veronica didn't have any lines in that scene, well, that's because Camila Mendes was waiting to spill all the tea, or should I say milkshakes, exclusively to me. Let's talk about the flash forward. Oh. When you read that in the script, what was your initial reaction?
Scared? I'm like, what's happened here? What have we done? But I think it's a perfect tease for the next season, and I'm curious to see what it all means.
How much has Roberto filled you in on what's coming up?
0, as per usual. So I really have no idea.
Wow. Well, while we're all still trying to process that, let's go over our last romantic moments of the season in 7 Seconds in Heaven. In the middle of their G&G quest, Archie confessed his love for Veronica. Again. But then she revealed that she made a mistake by picking Reggie the night of the fight.
I love you.
I love you, Archiekins.
They sealed their rekindled moment with a sweet kiss, and it was like you could almost forget about the fact that they were being hunted through the woods and being forced to finish deadly missions.
I can't even.
It's literally not possible.
Now, Varchi wasn't the only couple to share a sweet smooch. Shoni greeted each other with a sultry embrace that Nana Rose happily approved of. And then Bughead also had one last tender moment together.
I love you.
I love you too.
Overall, there's no denying that this was our least romantic season of Riverdale, but let's try to focus on the bright side. So shout out your favorite swoon-worthy moments of the year in the comments below. And now let's move into a quick round of hisses and kisses. Kicking us off, this episode was a lot to process. Heck, this season was a whole lot of crazy. So I don't have too many hisses to give out to this finale, and that could just be because I'm just so relieved it's all over. But I will give a little hiss to the fact that Archie had to fight that beast man thing, and that he somehow won. Oh, and hisses to Hiram, just because, I don't know, it's tradition at this point.
This tradition has been in my family going back generations.
And hisses to Penelope's deep grudges that caused this whole mess in seasons 1 through 3. You need therapy, babe, and I'm irritated that you're still out there because that means you're eventually going to come back.
That may or may not be true.
And yes, okay, I'll dish out another hiss to the fact that Cheryl is now playing house with her dead brother's corpse, because seriously, what the hell is going on, Red?
Actually, that kind of tracks.
Which leads us to kisses. Kisses to that brief spring break scene.
What kind of sick monster are you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, before all you Jughead lovers start yelling at me for treason here, I'm definitely not happy that Jug is missing from that group. In my opinion, Cole Sprouse is one of the strongest parts of this show. But I'm actually intrigued by this scene, which hasn't happened in a while.
Seriously?
It felt grounded, by Riverdale's standards, that is, and it seemed like a scene that could have happened in season 1, which is the season that we also desperately miss. So I'm cautiously optimistic for how this will all play out.
I have faith.
Kisses to Alice for proving to us that she's not actually the worst mother in the world. She's actually kind of amazing.
I have to stay for Polly.
And kisses to the introduction of the real Charles. I have no idea how he's actually alive, but he looks so much like a combo between Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse that at this point I'm too mesmerized to really question it.
What choice do you have?
Kisses to the last 3 kisses we got from our top 3 couples, Bughead, Shoni, and Varchi. And kisses to the hopes that sweet baby Kevin will actually get a storyline next year.
Why the hell not?
I'm also going to give kisses to Riverdale for wrapping up all this G&G and the farm nonsense and tying it all back to Jason Blossom's murder of season 1 and the Black Hood of season 2. Was it perfect? No. Am I glad it's over? Yes. So in my tired opinion, that deserves a kiss.
Oh my God, of course.
And we're going to end it there. Now, before I bid you adieu and wish you all a very happy summer, I wanted to take the time to thank you, River Babes, for all of your hisses, kisses, comments, theories, and clicks that you have so graciously shared with me on Sweetwater Secrets. Like I've said before, it takes a lot of my time and energy, and yes, even my sanity, to bring you 2 episodes of Sweetwater each week. So I want to take a moment to thank my amazing crew, Rick, Eric, and Rigo, for all of their hard work this year, and a massive thank you to my incredibly talented editor Hank, who pulls all-nighters every week to make these after shows so fun and fantastic to watch.
I'm the greatest man in the world!
This season was filled with so many ups and downs. I miss you, Luke. But we were able to get through it all as a fandom, and I really love you, River Babes, for always keeping the comments such a positive place to be. So on that note, thank you again so much for watching Sweetwater Secrets this season, and if you had fun with me, please give this video a like, and then hit the comments below with your top hisses and kisses of the year. Love you, River Babes, so much.